Hey scholars, welcome back to Maths Brain. I have a quick one for you today. What if I told you this quadratic equation you're seeing right on your screen? The whole of it can be cracked in just a few steps, almost like solving a riddle. Yes, that's the power of factorization. Today, I'm going to show you the secret to solving equations like this so that at the end, you would also become a pro and your confidence level would have greatly improved. Let's get started. Join me. Alright, so for this example, x squared minus 30x plus 12 equals to 0. The very first example we have here. So to start with, we are looking for two numbers that multiply to give plus 12 and add to give minus 13. Product is plus 12, sum is minus 3. So what pair of numbers can we try? What pair of numbers would give us a product of 12 and a sum of minus 13? We have 1 and 12. We also have 2 and 6. And then we have 3 and 4. So when we consider these pairs, we find out that only 1 and 12 can add to give 13. So that is the pair we are going to use. We need minus 13, so we will use minus 12 and minus 1. Now that we have the two numbers, minus 12 and minus 1, the next thing to do is to rewrite the middle term, minus 13x, with those numbers. So our equation becomes x squared minus 12x minus x plus 12 equals to 0. The next step is to factor by grouping. We group them in twos. So we have in the first group x squared minus 12x, and in the second group x plus 12 equals to 0. From the first group, we take out what is common. X is common, so we factor it out to become x into bracket x minus 12. And from the second group, 1 is common. We also take that out to get minus 1 into bracket x minus 12 equals to 0. Now we see that x minus 12 is common in both groups. So we factor it out to remain x minus 1 equals to 0. And that's it. We've been able to break x squared minus 13x plus 12 into two factors, which are x minus 12 and x minus 1. But our goal is to find the values of x. So we're not going to stop here. We're actually going to do the last thing, which is to find x. How do we do that from here? It's very simple. Here's the logic. If we have two numbers multiplying to give 0, it simply means that either the first one is 0 or the second one is 0, right? When two numbers multiply to give 0, it means one definitely has to be 0. When you have two numbers multiply each other to give 0, it means that one of those numbers has to be 0. Now, in the same vein, since you have x minus 12 multiplying x minus 1 to give 0, it simply means that either x minus 12 is 0 or x minus 1 is 0. Now, if x minus 12 is 0, that means x is equals to 12. By the time the minus 12 crosses the equality sign to the other side, it becomes plus 12. Yeah, so x is equals to 12. Or if x minus 1 is 0, it means that x equals to 1. So the two acceptable values for x are 12 and 1. Those are the two correct values for x. You can actually run a quick check to see if your answers are correct. You can run a quick check to see if 12 will fit into that equation and to also see if 1 will fit into that equation. So let's do a quick check. It's not actually part of our, solution, but we can check to see if we solved it correctly. We can plug in 12 and 1 as the values for x into our original equation. We will check to see what happens when x is equals to 12 and what happens when x is equals to 1. When we put these values and calculate, are we going to get 0? Yes. Check, 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 check. Yeah. We got 0 when x was made to be 12, and we also got 0 when x was made to be 1. It simply means that 12 and 1 are the two correct values for x, and that's it. That's the solution to our quadratic equation. X equals to 12 and x equals to 1. Now that's it. As simple and as easy as it sounds and as it looks. Well, more examples are coming, but for now, if you found this helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe and share with a friend who is starting maths too. So we're going to be having more fun examples coming along. Stay tuned. See you in the next lesson. Bye.